My name is Jessica, and I started my waitressing career about 27 years ago in Concord, New Hampshire, where my mother was also a waitress and my grandmother was in the hospitality industry too. I find it really shocking that elected officials in my home state, as well as across the country, are trying to exclude tipped workers like servers from a proposed minimum wage increase, especially in light of the industry standard where workers making $2.13 an hour essentially pay worker wages by having to share those tips that they rely on every day, which creates a toxic, hostile, divisive, and honestly really demoralizing work experience. I had to leave my home state when I realized that it was untenable for me to pursue my education, work full-time as a waitress in light of the cost of living in New Hampshire. So I found myself in California, where I was able to experience earning a minimum wage plus tips as a server. I was also able to access a union with worker solidarity. And as a waitress in a union, I'm able to have a reliable schedule so that I can be with my family, raise my daughter, create art, have paid time off, paid sick time, paid healthcare for me and for my family, as well as even a pension. And inside of COVID, I really learned the value of that when my unemployment actually reflected the wages that I made before I was laid off. And me and my coworkers were able to lobby our local elected officials and demand that they create something called the Healthy Buildings Ordinance, which mandated that bosses actually increase their cleaning protocol as well as provide PPE for workers to protect our community. I don't think that a person can raise a healthy family on a sub-minimum wage, let alone do their civic duty. And I want all workers to experience the economic justice that I have experienced as a server, as a tipped worker. I do implore you to please call your local elected officials and demand that all workers be included in this proposed minimum wage increase.